Alright guys, what's up? 1987 Mastermind here. I'm sorry, it's been a while since I've done a video, but as you can see by the picture over here, you got God of War Ascension. And I don't sound excited, because I think most of you guys probably know this already, but God of War Ascension has been announced for the PlayStation 3. It's an exclusive, obviously. And I figured I'd show you guys, I'd give you my insight into what the future, I believe, the God of War series holds. Now, I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube saying that, there are people saying I don't know what they could possibly do with the series. Basically saying that it ended and what could happen, or they killed the gods, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. If you really want an explanation of the end of the series, you could check out my Let's Play, the last part. I basically, as the last scene goes, where he's having that dream and he's, whatever, at the end where you kill Zeus and everything, and he, the spirit comes out and grabs you by, you go into like this trance, and your Kratos is like black and red, So I explained that, in detail at the end of my Let's Play. So if you really want to think an insight that I don't think anybody talks about, you should check out that video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to watch the trailer with you guys. I already saw the trailer, but I just want to see it so I could, I want to be fair with the trailer, basically. I want to give you an accurate description and why I believe, what is the future, I'm saying, for God of War, the series as a whole. Like, A, what are they going to do with this game? And B, if they make a God of War 4, how is it going to... I think that... basically what I'm thinking is that they're going to connect. The reason why they're doing God of War Ascension is because they're connecting God of War Ascension to God of War 4. Now, before I start the video, you already know that for those who haven't played the game, you're a stupid idiot. No, kidding. But for those who haven't played the game, I don't know what the hell you're doing. If you have a PS3 and you don't play God of War 4 or any of the God of War games, because it's to have a God of War HD collection. Sorry, guys. Anyways, you know that Kratos isn't dead. You see basically that Kratos is not there. At the end of God of War 3, he essentially kills himself, right? You see him taking the blade and taking the power of hope, which he used to kill Zeus. Okay? So, anyways, let's watch the trailer. Hopefully it comes out.
Many know the legend of Kratos, the mortal turned god who brought down the very walls of Olympus. But there was a time before Kratos became the monster known as the Ghost of Sparta. A time when something other than rage consumed him. A time when, in spite of the madness that plagued him, Kratos would break his blood oath to an unjust god.
An unjust god. An unjust god. Now, here's the thing. If you've played God of War, you know that Kratos has a very big attachment to the god Athena. I always see her in God of War 1. He's always talking to her. She's always trying to protect him. She's always trying to tell him how much she's trying to protect him. Now, why is that the case? They never tell you that in the God of War series. Why? Why do they not discuss that? Because I think they know they want to set up a series after God of War 3. I mean, God of War 3 has made who knows how much money. Sorry for the shaking, guys. I'm trying not to, but I'm holding it with my hand. Anyways, now, he was talking about a woman that she once knew before, and they basically had improper relationships and everything else. Now, here's the thing. This game's basically going to show that Kratos wasn't always this monster. That he had this rage for a reason. Okay? Basically saying that was not this brute guy who killed and it was raged out. He once had a human side to him. You know what I'm saying? This is basically a prequel. Basically saying what happened before he became the Ghost of Sparta, before he killed his own, wife and child. What happened? Now, I think, here's my theory, okay? I'm not really talking about God of War Ascension. I'm really going to set up God of War 4 and why I think God of War 4 could really, what they're trying to do. They're trying to connect God of War Ascension to God of War 4. Now, I heard a lot of people saying that God of War 4 can be a launch title for the PS4, and I think that's very real. And what they're trying to do with this game is give you the backstory for God of War 4 and what's going to happen next. Now, let's see how much time we're going on time here. 5 minutes. Perfect. Anyways, so here's the thing. Going back to what happened, okay, going back to what happened at the end of God of War 4. Now, if you know, Athena wanted that power for herself. And Kratos said that it's not your choice. And, you know, she gets all mad because she's like, I did everything for you. I gave you to be a god. I brought you back from the death and everything else. I think that there's a bigger story in this between Athena and Kratos. There's that relationship that they're talking about, okay, is that relationship, okay? Now, here's my theory on what God of War 4 is going to be like. You know what? Let's just finish the trailer, and then we'll resume after that. Okay. Alright, that's it. It's essentially talking about his human side. Now, let's continue. This didn't say much. Basically, it's a prequel talking about... This is not what I'm really trying to talk about. I'm trying to talk about how God of War Ascension is setting up the future of God of War, which will probably eventually be on the PS4. Now, here's the thing. You know that Athena is going to want to get revenge on Kratos, because Athena wanted that power for herself. She wanted the power of hope that Kratos got from the box, essentially, and that's how he defeated all the gods, and not all the gods, I mean Zeus. Now, here's the thing. She's going to want to get revenge on him because of that reason. She wanted that power, and essentially she wanted to become that next all-powerful and mighty god, and powerful just like Zeus. She wanted that power for herself, and she wanted to use it for the power for selfish reasons instead of helping everybody else out. Now, this is what Kratos is going to be doing basically the whole game of God of War 4. He's going to try to get back that feeling he once had, that feeling of compassion, that human. He wants to become more human. That's what he's going to try to become in God of War 4. You're going to see more... This game in God of War 4, you're going to be seeing more of a personal Kratos. Basically saying, I want that back. I'm sick and tired of dying and doing all these bad things in my life. I want to go back to where I had a normal life with my kids and child. Basically that. I don't know about the Deimos theory. Maybe he's going to try to get Deimos back, and Deimos isn't dead. Because you saw him fall off the cliff. You don't know what happened after that. Maybe he survived, you know? But that's not what I'm trying to say. And essentially what's going to have to happen is that what I think is going to happen, this is just a theory, obviously, is Athena's going to Athena's going to try to rally the Titans. Now, if you remember, Zeus killed two Titans. Kratos killed two Titans. He killed Gaia, and he killed Kronos. You don't think that the rest of the Titans, maybe Gaia isn't dead, maybe Kronos didn't actually die, you don't know. I'm just guessing. But what I'm saying is that she's going to try to rally the Titans against Kratos, and Kratos is going to have to battle all the Titans, and at the same time, he's going to have to try to regain his humanity back. He wants his humanity. He's this ruthless guy, and if you play Goes to Sparta and just Goes to Sparta, you realize that he does have a family, and he did have somewhat of a compassionate life. He did have a normal life. He had a mother, actually, before this. So he just wants that back. He wants to be able to get back to that point. He thought by killing himself or whatever, or taking that power, that would help him reverse everything that he's done. He's trying to that's basically what I'm thinking, and that's how God of War